Hello and welcome to your ClassMax dashboard. If you are watching this video, then you are a teacher in a ClassMax school, and this is your orientation video for how to use and set up your ClassMax account. My name is Katie Brown. I am the founder and creator of ClassMax. I created ClassMax to use in my own classroom to make data management easier to collect and to save myself some time at the end of the day. I'm so glad that you'll be joining the ClassMax family, and I hope that you find this as useful as I did in my classroom and as our teachers across the country are finding it in their current schools. When your school first enrolls in ClassMax, you will receive an email that has an activation link for you and as well as login information instructions. If you did not get this email, or if you're having trouble activating your account, please email support@classmaxapp.com and a new activation link can be sent directly to you. For now, let's jump in. This should be the screen that you see when you first log into your account for the first time. You'll notice that we have no students, and so we need to get our students loaded in. To do that, we're going to come down here to the plus sign, and we're going to add our students. Now you'll notice that on the side over here, I have multiple class periods set up. So this is a secondary classroom that I'm setting up. If you're an elementary school teacher, you may just have one class period. However many classes you have, please note that you will have to load your students in by class period. So I'm working right now just with my 5th period class. I'm going to come down here and select the plus sign. And this is going to bring up the roster of students that are loaded into my school. There's a couple ways you can find students to add to your class. You can sort them by grade level, and that will give you your grade level list. You can also search by name. So if I search for a particular student, I can find that student and add them to my class. Once they're added, they will appear on my dashboard here. When students have appeared within the dashboard, it's time to set up their profiles. You'll want to tap the student's name and come down to profile. From here, you can input as much information as you would like or as little information as you would like. This is a great place to hold your parent contact information. If you have test scores from prior school years, Lexile numbers, any information that you'd like to capture on a child, you can load in here. Let's say that you have a student that switches class periods on you. You can switch their class period on this page as well. The Apple colors are able to be personalized. You can use Apple colors in a variety of ways. In my particular classroom, traditional students had red apples, ESE students had, or SPED students had green apples, ELL students had yellow apples, and any students that had a health concern were blue. So it's up to you how you like to use them. I've also seen teachers that use them for learning styles or remediation groups, however you want to use your apples. I'm going to leave this apple red for the purpose of the demonstration. Once I have the profile information filled in, I now need to go add accommodations if this particular student has them. I'm going to read from my ESE coordinator's spreadsheet or whatever they give me showing me what the student's accommodations are. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add those accommodations to the profile. I'm going to update. Now, once I go into the student's name and down into profiles, when I select accommodations, it's going to show me, it saves the ones that are assigned to that particular student. If there is not an accommodation listed here that your student receives, you can come over here to your settings, go to accommodations, and you can add that accommodation here. Extra accommodation. You can change the icon if you'd like, and then click the plus sign. At the very bottom, click Save Changes. Now, once I'm back in my class, I can go to my profile, accommodations, and find the accommodation that I just added to assign to that particular student. The last part of the student profile are categories. These might be ways that your school chooses to classify students. That way you can run reports by segmented groups of students, whether they are ESE or SPED, ELL, speech deficiencies, free and reduced lunch, 504s, gifted. It's up to you how you use categories, but that can help you run reports on segmented groups of your students. Once you've done that for the students in your class that have accommodations or are in particular categories, you are ready to start using ClassMax. For more information on how to use ClassMax, please see our video on a day in the life of a ClassMax teacher. Thank you.